What's up, everybody? Yes, you're seeing this right. I am officially back to making YouTube videos. You know, I took a break for, going on 10 months. It's not necessarily that I took a break, it's more of the factor is, I tried to try out other things, I tried out music. It didn't work out. I wasn't really going anywhere from it. So, we're back. Today's video is, talking about the
It began long ago, on the battlefields of the Great War.
In my last video, I don't know if y'all have watched it. If you have watched that, go check it out.
Two German scientists.
It's, to date, one of my best videos. So, let's get started. I ended it off
Field report. Confirming arrival at site identified in our intel. No.
It wasn't going to be round-based, so, it got a lot of hate, like, instantly.
None of the target, nor the other agents believed to be on intercept
So I
course.
took a break.
Dempsey
That's
out.
one of the reasons because I'm not going to be making a series that I don't necessarily like. But, they brought back round-based this year with, BO6. The game's not even a month old yet, and I've been playing it a lot. If you've been keeping up with my shorts and my overall.
You freaks ready for a real fight? Target area appears affected by an unknown contaminant.
But I did do
Enemy personnel degenerated to their primal instincts, exhibiting irrational and unparalleled savagery. Recommend all allied units set up exclusion zone until further intel is available.
In my opinion, the best is on
Got a break here. Grab as many weapons from the box as you can.
And, BO3 and BO2 in my opinion will always be better.
They're all over us!
In my top 10.
Careful, the robot's approaching! One of those robots nearly crushed me! First time I've had a clear look at it.
System. Season 1 just dropped and they're already releasing a new map called Citadel. Don't yell at me if I got it. Just check OBS and I gotta turn this down a little bit more because I want you guys to be able to hear me. So,
Still in one piece.
I don't know if I said it right, but it looks like Citadel de Mortis. I could be saying it wrong.
I think this'll come in handy.
They just released that, and they said that they're adding a new perk, new field upgrade, 3 new gobble guns. So I feel like COD knew that they were fucking up with, that they were fucking up with the non-round base, and that the community just really wanted round base back, so they added round base there. And it's really good, What I read, I don't know if it's true or not, but what I heard that it was the best-selling COD since all time. Sold the most pre-orders. I could be wrong. I could not be right in the slightest. That's what I just got it. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm gonna grab a new gun real quick out of the box. But this is just gonna be an unedited video. Never mind, the box is not over here. But it's just gonna be an unedited video about me talking about, the current state of zombies. And I'm enjoying it at the moment. I haven't had this much fun since, I was playing, Cold War with one of my buddies. But then again, the game I didn't enjoy too much. I enjoyed, the people I was playing with.
Heads up, the robot's coming this way.
Damn, I cannot believe I missed that. But that's what made Cold War good, was, I didn't really enjoy the camera. I did enjoy, playing with people. This game, BO6, I can play it solo and still have a lot of fun. The camera grind is fresh and new. They changed it up from previous years. I don't know if they changed it up from MWCs, because I didn't play MWCs. Not even still in one piece. But, I still will never to this day play MWCs.
Bastards are appearing out of thin air!
Just wasted. I'll explain to you guys why I didn't so me and my
Recovered further evidence of large-scale mechanization of German forces.
We were
Attempts to
playing,
gather
we
intel
were
being
doing
hampered by the infected enemy.
You know, he has a family. You know, I'm just a 17-year-old. So I ain't got much of a life. Me and him were talking. And he, you know, he noticed that I had potential, especially in COD Zombies, and just the way that I speak. He knows no matter what, I'm speaking, you know, with my chest. I don't, you know, quiet down whenever I speak about a controversial subject, you know. As in controversial,
Let's see if the German is telling the truth.
zombies. Because everybody else is entitled to their own opinion.
This thing just spat out a weapon.
And, you know, I noticed that. That's why I know that I'm entitled to my own opinion. So, and I don't have fear spreading that across, you know, online. But I will say, you know, I took what he said to heart. You know, I was thinking, like, do I really want to go back into this, you know? I was having an issue, you know, posting videos, making sure that I kept it with the schedule, and, you know, just overall, you know, edited videos, all that.
There's significance
And, you
to
know,
this
I took a long,
recording.
hard thought about it, and I talked to some people, and they, you know, they encouraged me as well to get back into it. So, next thing you know, I'm already over here streaming and posting clips. And, you know, I'm getting a capture card in sometime in December, so I can start, like, making videos. Long form videos on, like, the newer games, or I can go through and play every COD game. But, you know, I took what he said to heart, and I decided to actually take his advice, not just let it go to waste.
Got ourselves some transport if we need
So,
it. Tank up ahead.
I'm officially back, and I'm gonna be posting videos sometime regularly. I'll be posting even more whenever
Something happening
we
here.
finish getting that capture card and getting it all set up. But at the moment, we're gonna kind of have to suffice with, you know, the streams, the clips, and then, you know, the occasional Black Ops 3, you know, TED Talk videos. If y'all be patient with me, I promise y'all that you will see that I am worthy of, you know, being a YouTuber. But let's get back to the actual part of the video, you know, that I started recording for. BO6. It's, you know, in a really good position. You know, I don't see how they can fuck up BO6 at all. You know, the guns feel nice, the camos look amazing. You know, the game is probably the most balanced zombie game that I've seen. Yeah, there's been a lot of glitches so far, but I mean, they've been kind of on top to patch them. And, you know, everything with new CODs is, you know, different. Because I didn't think, you know, the day that it dropped, I'm gonna be, you know, starting a camo grind. I didn't know I was gonna be done. But, you know, I finished the XM, you know, Mystic Gold looks really nice. It's gonna be this good. No, it's not.
Generators are up and running.
Almost. But no. You know, I'd say it's in a really good position. But I'm really enjoying it. You know, I'm not going to speak for the entire COD community, but what I've heard is a lot of good feedback. You know, a lot of people saying they do like BO6. You know, they made some really good maps off release. You know, you got Terminus, a black site in the middle of the Philippines. The Philippines? I could be completely wrong. I could just be sounding stupid, but who cares? And you got Liberty Falls, you know, a town in West Virginia, you know, where Eddie is. But, you know, the Easter eggs were really well put together. I'd say one of the best Easter eggs in a while. You know, better than the Cold War Easter eggs. I don't know if MWZ had one. I'm pretty sure it did, but you know, better than Vanguard's Easter eggs. But I mean, though, that's not really saying much for us.
Part of a staff.
You know. But you know, it's put together really well. You know, I could definitely say that Activision and Treyarch have definitely been working on that game for a while. Because I mean, I'm pretty sure they've been working on it since, you know, 2020. Whenever like right after Cold War got released, and then it got set back a little bit because, you know, fucking, I think it was Infinity Ward who made Vanguard, pulled some of the people from Activision to start working on Vanguard Zombies. But, you know, nonetheless, I feel like, you know, BO6 is definitely
Found a piece of a staff.
Still gonna be one of my
Heads
favorite.
up, the robot's coming this way.
You know, I mean, not just because like it's stable. It's just it's a really fun game. Like I could play alone or not, and I'm still enjoying every single second of it. You know, the atmosphere feels nice. They added, you know, ambient sounds in the background to make sure it sounded, you know, kind of like an old rock game. You know, there's an intercom in Liberty Falls that goes off basically saying like, all Liberty Falls residents stay inside your homes until further notice. You know, I find that really cool. Like, they definitely intensified the, you know, just the overall atmosphere of the map.
Get their scent all over you.
You know, Terminus is like the first map that I played, and I was really enjoying it from the start. But as I started getting more into the Camo Grind, I kind of just like stepped away from Terminus. But, you know, as I'm almost done with the Camo Grind, I got 32 weapons until I'm fully done. No, I'm glad that they're taking time and making sure the game's pretty good. And you know, that's what the COD community's been wanting for a while. It's just, you know, a well put together COD game. You know, I think we're finally starting to get that. I mean, we can only let the game develop at this point. You know, but so far Easter eggs have been good. I mean, we're not getting fucking slideshows.
Another gun.
We're not getting fucking slideshows for end cutscenes of an Easter egg, so it's really good. I'm just gonna say that. Like, I'm no glaze, but I'm really enjoying BO6. You know, it could just be new game, like it being a new game, but it's, you know, it's just really good in my opinion. And I'm not gonna sit here and say that like Cold War wasn't good. You know, I'm not even gonna speak on the behalf of Vanguard and MWZ because those were just straight ass. Those are by far the worst Call of Duty games I have ever played in my life. And you know, I've played every single one, but only a couple. I've missed like, you know, I've played IW and AW, but I haven't played all the maps. But I mean, those still have a dedicated fan base behind them. But, you know, I'm enjoying BO6 a lot. And I know I keep on saying that phrase a lot, but I just say that so I can get something new on my head. You know, the Camo Grind, let's just kind of step into the Camo Grind, because that's what I know most about the game so far, it's just the Camo Grind itself. You know, it's 2,000 crates, which means 33 weapons. That's going to take some time. So, you know, you can't just fly through it like a lot of people did for Cold War. You know, it's a decently hard Camo Grind. You know, the game just has a lot of variety, especially with, you know, the camos to the Easter eggs. You know, the Dark Ops in this game are pretty good too. You know, there's one for killing a million zombies. When have we ever had that as a Dark Ops? You know, I haven't completed the Dark Ops in every single game, but I've completed a lot of them in, you know, Cold War. I was a really big Cold War player, I'm gonna be honest.
Did anyone just hear a little girl?
You know, I got Dark Ether in that game. You know, the Camo Grind wasn't bad in that game. I just felt like it could have been a whole bunch better, if you know what I mean. You know, I wish kind of with this game is,
Probably moving this mud.
like after you get 33 Afterlife guns, you should just unlock Nebula for all 33, but I mean, you know, they can't have it too easy.
The little girl's right. We may need it right here.
So I guess I understand why they added a challenge for every single season. And I do not know why I put the ground before. I meant to go to the ice tunnel. That's where I meant to go.
Careful, the robot's approaching. Gosh.
But you know, the Camo Grind is just really fun. You know, the prestige system works better than the prestige system we had in, you know, Vanguard. I'm guessing MWZ would be the same as Vanguard and BO Cold War. But, you know, they brought back the, you know, 10 prestige system, and you actually had to lock in your prestige to go to the next prestige. It just didn't happen automatically. That's what I love about it, is it just wasn't automatic. You know, I mean, I'm seeing people fly through these camos, and prestige is like it's fucking nothing. But, you know, I'm prestige 4 at the moment, like level 30 something, 40 something. But I'm taking my time. I'm not like prestiging every time I get the chance. If I did, I'd be like
better than the effort it took to get it.
But, you know, I mean, that's how people earn money. Is, I mean, them posting, them flying through fucking prestiges and shit, you know, gives them a lot of views, you know, content. I'm not mad about it. I ain't gonna hate on a player grinding. You know, that's the entire point behind the camos and the, you know, prestige mastering. All the prestiges with it. Treyarch and Activision didn't add the camos and the camo grind for people to get it by accident. You know, you got casuals that'll probably go for like, you know, 1 or 2 guns gold, while you got those really dedicated players, you know, going through and getting the mastery camo in every single weapon. You know, I've always been a fan of COD just for that reason. Like, ever since I figured out that I can grind camos and, you know, unlock cool looking camos if I put in enough work, you know, I started it. Got that shit on Dark Ether, got that shit on Black Ops 3, you know, obviously. But, you know, that's what the cool thing about, like, Call of Duty's camo threats.
Let's see what you can do.
You know, they're supposed to be a little bit difficult. Yeah, you can get 2,000 criticals by accident. Getting that on 33 different weapons, and then also accidentally doing, you know, the special camos, which are a different challenge for every single weapon. There's no shot that you can do that shit by accident. But I just don't like it when people are gonna sit there and complain about people, you know, grinding camos or making fun of them for grinding camos. Because one, most of the time, it's just their jobs. Like, I see a whole bunch of people on TikTok whenever somebody unlocks like Dark Matter. They're like, oh yeah, it's the final boss of unemployment or some shit like that. But realistically, it's just a guy trying to get paid. You know, that's all that it is. But I mean, then again, I feel like people know that. And they're just saying that to, you know, have a joke going. I'm not gonna touch too more into that. But, you know, I've been watching like a lot of streams of people going for like the max round in zombies at the moment, which is 999. And, you know, I'm gonna be honest, it's actually really cool that people can, you know, be streaming for days. I'm glad that people can get back to, you know, high, kind of like back how it was in World at War, when there really realistically wasn't a, you know, a max level for rounds. But now that they increased it to 999, you're speed running for it, getting to level 999 speed run, then doing Easter egg on those rounds too. It's like, that's what Zombies has always been known for. It's just those high level, you know, high skill topics. You know, Dark Ops, you know, round 50 and doing the Terminus Easter egg, or, you know, beating the Liberty Falls Easter egg in under 30 minutes, or one of the Dark Ops I have called Yo Ho Ho's, doing a little side but if you get hit, you lose like 1,000 points. You know, that one's so fun. You know, trying not to get hit and earn 20k points. Not for light heart. You know, you really ready to I got to around 100, you know, about 2 weeks into the game. You know, me and my friends just low-key hopped on Liberty. We all grabbed the jet gun and fucking, I think, no, only I had the jet gun. And then we just split the injections. No, it took forever. I think it took like 5.5 hours just to get to. But no, it's like, the multiplayer, I'm gonna touch on that a little bit. Multiplayer isn't, you know, but then again, it's not, you know,
Any other way?
It's, you know, the spawns on that map are absolutely dog shit. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, the spawns on multiplayer are horrible. You know, I've been spawned in people's reticles so many times, it's like not even.
There is a way to open the gateway.
You know, campaign was amazing.
Father was so close.
It had a really good story to back it.
You have to follow the
But then again, I'm also kind of straying too far away from the
I don't suppose you
I
remember
should
what
really
he
kind
did.
of focus on zombies.
I'm in the dark.
Maybe go over the rest of the game.
approaching.
But you know, Nebula, amazing. Yeah, it's a reused Black Ops 4 camo. But then again, it's still a really, really good fucking camo. You know, I got my first one today, about an hour before I started recording this video. And you know, if you shoot a bullet, it makes it where your gun will glow different colors. Because if you don't shoot, you just idle with it, you know, it goes like blue and purple. It looks really cool, but as soon as you start shooting, it adds like orange and stuff like that into it, orange and purple and all that. And it actually looks really, really cool. I mean, of course, it's animated like most mastery camos have been. But, you know,
Father said the changes were doorways.
Black Ops 6 is definitely, you know, I'm not going to advocate for the entire COD player base. Some people hate it, some people love it. You know, I can say I'm one of the people who love it. But I'm just going to sit here and say that, you know, it's definitely fresh. It's definitely fresh from, you know, how, you know, Vanguard and MWC were. Yeah, I shouldn't really touch on the topic of MWC because I didn't play it, so I really can't advocate for it. But I mean, I've seen videos, I've seen live streams. You know, just in my opinion, it was nothing like COD Zombies. I mean, I said this in the last video. I'm gonna say it again. As soon as they added round base to Vanguard, there's a spike in player base. You know, I played in about 3 games of the, you know, kind of like Outbreak style. Can we still do this? Nah, I know you're doing BO2, but it's, you know, I enjoy it. It's probably, it's gonna have definitely a large player base for a while. Now the best they can do is build on what they have now and really focus on, you know, the player base, the players, you know, listen to them, and, you know, teach them or show them better games. I'm gonna be honest, Jason Blundell was still in the, you know, Zombies development scene, he would still be dropping bangers. I mean, his first map was an absolute fucking banger. And then he's dropped some of the best maps known in the Call of Duty franchise. You know, you got Mob of the Dead. That was his first ever map. And then he dropped Origins. And then he dropped, you know, Shadows of Evil right after. And I don't think he made Jurassic Graphic. He was probably the best head designer. I don't know. Was he? I think he was the producer for it. But I'm just gonna be honest. COD Zombies came a long way from what it used to be. You know, it used to be no perks, no nothing. Now, you know, you got everything in the world.
Gun's empty.
And I'm not gonna lie.
This looks special.
I wish I was older so I could experience, you know, the games when they were in the Prime BO1, Prime BO2.
Where I'm from, sirens never good news.
You know, Prime 1, Prime BO1, Prime BO2. Those were golden ages. Those were my favorite experiences. I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat anything. BO6 can be improved upon. It is not the best Black Ops game ever, but I mean, it still is pretty good. But then again, I'm not gonna, sit here and say that it's not good. I mean, I've been blazing it like this entire video, so I'm not necessarily blazing it. I'm just saying it's a pretty good game. So, and I mean, they have the perfect opportunity. Player base is high. You have a lot of people that are really enjoying this game. And I'm gonna be honest. I'm not just gonna sit here and say that it's gonna turn the best COD game ever because it's not. BO6 will never be the best Call of Duty Zombies game, and I'm not sure because that one's just straight true. It will never be the best Zombies. Yeah, it might be top 3 for some people, number 1 in their books, but I'll never say that I'm out of here. BO2 is still BO2 and BO3 still stand
Fragment of a
the best
staff.
for me. Fuck, I forgot to pick that back up. I do that so much, Jeff. But
I might be able to find a good use for this.
BO6 is going to be good Zombies. By the end of its lifetime, people are going to go back on it, here in about 10 years, and still enjoy it as it being a really good game. They basically brought back, a crew.
Holy shit.
The zombies, I forgot what they're called. They're mainly used for zombies, and they're in the COD Zombie storyline. Yeah, they brought back Strike Team for Liberty Falls, but I mean, the way that Liberty Falls Easter egg ended, I mean, that's the best case, is that we have a Strike Team and not like a dedicated crew. But, the Chaos crew is linked in with this game. BO6 and
We'll have ourselves something useful.
I don't know what it is anymore. There's the Ether storyline and then there's the Dark Ether storyline. I'm pretty sure we're in the Dark Ether storyline. But I'm just saying that BO6 is going to be a good game, even years after, it's dead. Just like a COD though, I don't think a single COD has died. Yeah, they've lost player base,
We'll call
but
this
it's
payment
never
for
died.
services rendered.
And I think that's going to be standing for a while. That a COD game will not die for a while. If not ever. I mean, BO2 is still technically alive because it still has, a player base. Same thing with, BO3, BO1, World at War. They still all have dedicated player base. So, yeah, I don't think it'll ever die.
Gotta be a purpose for this.
I really do enjoy it, though. I can't say that enough. Really, the only flaws I could really point out is the fact that it has so many glitches, bugs. There's a lot of people that are still cheating. Using unlocked tools, all that. But then again, I don't think we'll ever have a COD game that doesn't have cheaters or people using unlocked tools. I just don't think that will ever happen. I think that we'll always have cheaters or people using unlocked tools. Like, there's a guy, I don't even know how he got on my friends list or not. But, he has shit that you can't even get yet. Like, he has the top 250 calling card. That's not even out. Rank's not even out yet. People still can't play it for another couple of days. But he has it. He has, 100%. Every mode has every mastery camo skins that you shouldn't have yet. I don't know how the hell he got all that. He might be a dev. I don't know. But he has like everything. Me personally, I would never do that. I just feel like grinding for your stuff is a whole lot better than, basically cheating to unlock it. But I mean, that's just me. You could think otherwise, but no. You could think otherwise, but I mean, that's just me. And still, no matter what, and I'm not gonna hate on people for using unlocked tools. Like, yeah, I see it as wrong, but there's nothing you can do to actually stop them from using your unlocked tools and shit like that. So, you know, the best thing to do is just let it slide, because they're not gonna stop either way. They're gonna do it for, you know, every single COD. But it's just, I mean, I feel like people who do that just don't really care for, you know, grinding. They just want to go and basically say that they did it, but they didn't. But, you know, I guess some of the more negatives are, you know, like I've already touched on, the glitches. The glitches are horrible. You know, there's God mode glitches being found every week. There's, you know, there was an infinite ammo glitch I got found not that long ago. It's just, it's not very fun to see all those glitches being discovered. Like, I mean, if it's a harmless glitch, and, like, it's not gonna harm anything, it's not gonna fuck with your stats, or let you grind camos. I mean, there's no harm in that, like, you know, like a funny little glitch. Like ones that will send you flying or something like that, but, you know, I just feel like there could be so much improved on. It's a really good game. I like it. Yeah, I wish that they, you know, figure out how not to have those. You can't.
Don't ask me how. Looks like we all just got some fresh ammunition.
That's just not a thing. You cannot have a game that's suspicious. I mean, if it's a big game like that,
you don't get to walk away.
They're just gonna. There's probably hundreds of people haven't even found that completely break the game. So, like, the glitches are pretty bad in the game. Yeah, I mean, there could be some nerfing done. Like for the there's a new camel grinding shot. I don't know if it's a glitch or not, but it doesn't seem like a glitch. For like the HVTs, like, you know, just the HVTs in general. Like, say with a new directive, you know, it's designed for new players. Then why the hell does the HVTs have so much HP? You know, it is crazy. They have like so much health, it's not even funny. I did not just throw that. I was trying to figure out what binds my shield is.
Heads up, the robot's coming this way.
4, 3, 2. No. Oh, it was 2. Okay. Oh.
Not in the mood for this shit.
But yeah, it's sitting at a good spot at the moment. Like, I'm not even it's sitting at a pretty good spot, you know? Most of the game is balanced. None of the guns are, like, overly broken. You know, most of them feel pretty good to use. You know, that's really about it, to be honest. Oh, shit, it's Gen 4, too. That's sad.
Sounds like one of the generators is under attack.
But I say but a lot. Holy. Like, I'm not gonna lie. The game can be turned into one of the goats. Will that happen? I don't know. Probably not. I feel like Treyarch or Activision is going to do something wrong, and then a lot of people are just going to stop doing all that. You know, stop playing the game as much or something like that. But I mean, we're talking about Call of Duty, of course. You know, I don't think that's what they do in Call of Duty. You know, especially like, you know, Warzone with the integration of Black Ops 6 just got released, so a lot of people are playing that now. They just released you know, I would say that, you know, I kind of like the Warzone camos, but I mean, I'm straying a little bit too far from the zombies, really. Zombies, the wonder weapons are the beam smasher could use it, especially whenever you get in those higher rounds.
Fuck. Who's
it gets pretty
bombs?
weak. I mean, the best part about it is just using L2, just to, you know, slow them down a little bit. But besides that, it's, you know, just pretty weak. You know, I I'd love to see it be getting like, you know, a slight buff, even though, say, if it, you know, deals more damage, increases the, you know, crit multiplier, or even, you know, just the ammo capacity would be nice as well. Yeah, that's my only complaint about the, you know, the wonder weapons of the game. But, you know, there could be some things that need like a tweak, like, you know, the HE1, it just got a buff. It feels better now, but I got it gold 2 days before Season 1. The same ammo capacity as the Glitch. It's kind of a bad damage. I'm not even gonna lie. It's still pretty bad. But you know, they buffed it now. It's not that bad anymore. It's not that bad. It has a bigger damage radius, you know, does a little bit more damage, I think. I don't know, I didn't really look too much into that. I can only hope this good. But, you know, I'm gonna hope on it. Hopefully, COD really tries to make their game really good. I would love to see, like, a number 2 COD contender for, like, most player base. You know, if they fix zombies just a little bit, all they really need to do is just give some weapons that need buffs, you know, start really cracking down on those glitches and, you know, just releasing good maps, good wonder weapons, and adding perks that the community wants, not what they want. Like, yeah, I understand that they're the devs of the game, but if you want people to really get interested in bringing like, perks that people want back, like bring back, you know. I'm pretty sure, I would say Victoria's. They kind of already did that for an augment for Jug. I mean, there is no need for Victoria's Tortoise if we got an augment that does the exact same thing. Like, you know, bring back Mule Kick so I can run, you know, 3 weapons instead of 2 and a knife. Or, you know, just that type of stuff.
Red haze coming on.
Double tap. Figure out how to make it work. You know, make it work. But, you know, that's really all I gotta say about really just how to make their game better. But, I mean, best thing to that they can do is start listening to the community more. Like, they listen to the community for this shit. I mean, the best they can do is now just, you know, keep on making it work and everything else. I mean, if they keep on adding good DLC weapons like they're adding a special that's I mean, they're already adding good DLC weapons. I'm to be honest, it's sitting at a good place. I'm not even gonna lie. It's sitting at a really good place, and there's not much I can say about it. Besides, like, it's sitting in a really, really good spot. But, you know, I'm just trying to, you know, keep talking along until I eventually go down, or I just physically have nothing else to say. But, you know, COD can be on more armored freak bags incoming. They could be on the redemption, or people say. Careful, robots approaching. I just said, you know, fucking villain arc, Tark, whatever people are saying, dude. I've not. No, but they're doing really good so far. Understand. I feel so rusty for not playing keyboard. I'm gonna be honest, it feels nice to play the game that's like above 120 frames. It feels so clean. But, you know, BO6 is pretty good. I don't want to see them push it each other way. Like, they're making really good choices for me.
Let's make these
really
moves count.
There, you know, actually taking zombies seriously again. Yeah, I'm kind of upset that we're not getting all this stuff until the mid-season update. You know, the new map, field upgrades, augments, all that. I'm not getting that until I think December 11th. I mean, it gives me time to get all my weapons nebula before then. But they're doing good at the moment. Yeah, I just keep on yapping about how good they're doing. It's just kind of hard to pin down like one good thing that they're doing, like kind of like elaborate on it. Damn, they just love Gen 4 for some reason.
Freakbacks are attacking the generator.
But, you know, there it is with me saying butt again, bro. What? Oh my. Oh, dude. That is actually. I say there goes with me saying butt again, and I immediately start my sentence with butt. Holy. You know, a couple of the things that I want to kind of note about BO6 is definitely just I've met a lot of whenever I'm playing fucking shit that much anymore. I mean, that's but, you know, the zombie community, I would say, is, like, they're starting to compare this way too much to Zombies. Like, I've put this so many times in TikTok comments. I've been doing this TikTok. But I'm gonna strap myself to a fucking electric chair real quick, I swear. I'm trying to find another word to say than but. That's it. I'm trying to find another word to say. I swear, if somebody starts counting the amount of times I say but in the comments, I will cry. What was I saying? Okay, back to what I was saying. You know, a lot of people are comparing BO3 and BO6 way too much together. Like, a lot of the community nowadays, and I'm sorry if I directly say this and I'm talking about you and I don't mean to, is a lot of the people are driven off of nostalgia. Yeah, I understand that BO3 and BO2 are great, but BO3 is almost 10 years old. You know, they're not going to make every single thing like BO3. Yeah, they'll sample some shit from Black Ops 3, but they're not going to make, you know, exact replica. They're not going to make BO3 2.0. You know, they're going to try to improve upon BO3, but when people just compare it to Black Ops 3 and want, you know, every key detail of Black Ops 3 being there, you know, they want the Primus and Ultimus crew back. They want all of it, really. They just want everything from Black Ops 3. That's why I love the player base. I'm going straight back to they can't move on from Black Ops 3, so they just go back and play Black Ops 3 still. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Black Ops 3 is still a good game, and it will always be a good game. It's just the fact that people, I would say, need to, you know, let the game, kind of like, they need to go into it with an open eyes. I did that, and I know many different people who actually did that, and they're enjoying the game. But I mean, I'm not gonna advocate for the entire game.
Okay, let's see what you do this time.
You enjoy.
Alright, I think I got it now.
That's cool. I mean, I'm happy for you. I'm glad that you still enjoy, you know, some of the COD titles. You know, if it's the only COD title that you enjoy. I'm glad that people are still, you know, enjoying the open. They're really good. But I really wish people would start looking at
box. This is the kind of
BO6
firepower I need.
Because I'm not even gonna lie. A lot of people don't
Never
really
got
try it
issue
out.
with these. We'd be looking at a whole different kind of
I'm
warfare.
Moral of the story.
This just isn't gonna cut it.
You know what's crazy is that this is my first time recording in 10 months. I've been recording for 45 minutes. So this is gonna be a big,
Hey, where are you running off to?
I mean, if people have, you know, comments, concerns, or opinions, I'd say feel free to leave them in the comment section. You know, but more or less, I hope you do enjoy the video. I'm not done yet, but I would say I do hope you guys do enjoy the video. I've been thinking about doing this video ever since I started playing BO6 again, but I was like, I gotta wait. I gotta fully experience BO6, you know, do everything that I can, complete as many things as I can before I just eventually do it. And I'm not gonna lie, I've done a lot. So I'd say that most of the people I know have the same opinion. I'm not gonna say
Looks
that
like I
she
got
has the
some
same
decent
opinion as me,
firepower at last.
but I hope you guys do.
I'm not sure I'll have time to take aim
You know,
with
it's
a
a good
sniper
game.
rifle.
Man, the place was great.
I'll take a shotgun over some of the stuff that's in here any day.
You know, I can't really speak too much upon the game anymore. Just because, like,
I've never seen
a
half
lot
of these
things to
weapons.
say.
Must be some top secret German program.
I'm almost out of everything to say. There's not much I can really say about this game anymore, because I've kind of gone over really everything.
It's like I need to hunt you down all
But if I
over
think of
again.
anything else, you know, I'll kind of make a follow-up. You know, doing videos like this that are unedited and just straight, just talking. You know, trying to think of things up on the spot, and you know, just kind of overall talk and kind of try to focus on playing the game as well. I'm gonna be honest, it's a little difficult. I haven't done it, I think, ever. I think most of the gameplay that you've ever seen in my videos have all been from, you know, me either being quiet and playing and then just recording a voiceover later or something like that. But this is the first time I've actually just, you know, straight played the game and tried to talk at the exact same time. I'm not even gonna lie, it's hard. Shout out to the people who can do that. You know, just off the top of their head.
Any idea the fire rate on this? Looks like it ought to be pretty high.
Let's go get the MG08. The thing about this gun is me and my uncle were playing with today. He was talking about how he wishes he can get the MG08. I was like, oh wait, it's in the box. He's like, what? No, it's not. I was like, yeah, it's in the box. I've gotten them before. He didn't believe me, but here's your proof. You're watching this. Here's your proof. MG08. But, you know, I don't have much to say
How can this be? These
about,
weapons, it's like
you know,
they
just the
don't
COD.
belong here.
You know what I could touch on is just the COD community and like where I think the game is going. You know, I'm gonna say this. People, you know, you could disagree with me if you want to, but I believe that it's just gonna go straight up. You know, they dropped a really good game. I feel like it's just gonna go straight up, and I'll talk about that here in just a second. My bad, I didn't crack my neck. But why I think that is going to be going straight up is, you know, they release a really good game, you know, and they have a year to make this game better. You know, they got a full year to try to make this game as good as it can, and then they can immediately start working on the next game right after they stop, or like right near the end of this game's life cycle. So I feel like they can start going straight up. I can really hope that they want to work with creators anymore. It's just a shit show, to be honest. Like, I'm trying to find the words. The only
Careful, the
thing
robot. Cold day in hell.
You know, the war, like, MW right now is just kind of a shit show. I'm not gonna lie. They're trying to incorporate zombies and whatnot. That's not really turning out for them. You know, they're releasing dog shit modes like DMZ and shit like that. You know, it's just hurting them. In my opinion, is the platinum kit. Besides that, they ain't got shit. Yeah, they got a decent game, but you know, it's not perfect. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat. I did not like MW3.
Shit comes easy easy to me.
The last MW that I actually kind of enjoyed was, that was like the last one I kind of enjoyed. Black Ops and, you know, Activision Treyarch have never missed. They made BO1, BO2,
Camouflage.
BO3.
They don't see us so
I mean,
well.
BO4 was kind of a flop, but nowadays people go back and play those zombies and, you know, actually enjoy it. In Cold War, it was alright, but I mean, it wasn't, you know, Vanguard. So I'm gonna be honest, this is just my personal opinion. Activision and Treyarch are just the better game developers, to be honest. But I'm gonna be honest, I'm completely out of things to say. I've been recording for 51 minutes, and I'm not the type of YouTube dude who does like scripts. You know, I do everything from the top of the head when I think it. So I'm low key out of things to talk about. So right after I kill this generator zombies, I'm probably gonna end the game and do my outro. You know, hop and just go over my generator. My neck hurts. I don't know why, but like 10 minutes into recording, my neck hurts. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a last stand down here in the fire tunnel. Alright, last stand. But the thing is, it's going to be that momentum, they're gonna be, what I mean by that, they're not another high-paying COD. Like I'm talking about, you know, 3 years later after Light Life is done, this new COD low-key kind of boring. I'm gonna pop on this one. And that's what I hope they do. You know, having it written in the history books, you know, have it sit there for a while. But I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna call it a game. I'm just out of things to talk about. But at the time we're recording this for BO6, the Nebula grind, I am at 1 out of 33 just for the Nebula grind. You know, I have 32 weapons to go until I have Nebula on every weapon. I know after this recording, if my update's done, I'm gonna go and, you know, focus on getting that done. But I'm gonna be honest, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. You know, I had a lot of fun making it. And yeah, I understand it's been a while since I've posted, but I hope y'all can forgive me. I've been trying to get back into it, but it's kind of hard to post BO6 videos if I don't even have a capture card for my Xbox. But I promise you guys that we will be getting back into the swing of it here soon. I hope y'all did enjoy the video. Leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more content just like this. I will see y'all in my next upload. Feel free to go back and watch any of my past videos. Let me know how I've been doing. If you have, you know, opinion that you want to express with me, leave it in the comments down below. But besides that, you know, like, subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. Peace. Alright, I forgot that I had to hit Windows before I can end my recording. Alright. Subscribe, like if you enjoyed the video. Leave me a comment down below if you know, want to get to a bit debate in the comments. If you want to just, you know, tell me if I'm doing good, how I'm doing just overall. But I hope y'all did enjoy the video. Peace.